welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. As you can see, I've got a lot of stuff on my desk today, but I'm crafting, so that's what happens when you're crafting. So today I thought I would start out with showing you how I wrap the edges, put a hardcover journal cover together. Most of the time, this is how I'm going to be doing it. If you're using just fabric to cover it with, I usually put felt down and then put the fabric over that and wrap the fabric around. But if I'm not using fabric, then I use this method. So I also have some things over here where I'm making some little mini gift journals. I call them gift journals because I'm going to gift them. That's just that simple, right? Okay, let's start with this and we'll work our way towards that. Okay, so I've got my pieces. Now this is a 2mm heavyweight chipboard. It's really thick, right? Really thick. I cut mine with a big bookbinding guillotine. The blade comes kind of straight down and cuts the whole thing, not just, pull it down and it cuts from here to there. You can cut it. Now I have, before I got this fun, nice tool, you can use a craft knife. You can use a rotary like this. You can use one of those. If you're using a craft knife to cut really heavy chipboard, just cut it till you get it scored and then just kind of bend it and it'll break. You might have to trim the edges a little bit, but it'll do that. I've done it before. That's how I know stuff. So I thought I would start out with this. I've got some made, but I thought I would start with this, right? So first you need some fabric tape, I call it. It's not, I guess it is, but if you buy fabric tape, it's really pricey. Now I have some. It's really good. It's really thick, and it makes it a little bit harder to work with, and I don't think the tape sticks as good. That's just me, I guess, but I like mine to stick down really good, so I like using my tape. I just want to nick it a little bit right there, and that keeps it the same all the way, right? Yes. Okay. So now that we've got this, I'm going to get rid of my strings. They're not necessary now. Okay. So now you can, if you don't like ripping the fabric, you can always just use a rotary or whatever and just cut it. This keeps it pretty straight, so I like doing it this way. Just saying. Let me find my tape. Okay. Now, you just put it on like so. Keep it straight-ish. Kind of center it, and hopefully I'm in shot. Yeah. Just keep it straight-ish, because the fabric's going to move around a little bit, and you have to kind of show it who's boss, I guess. Who's the boss? That's an old TV show. I used to watch that. Okay. Just press it down, and when you get finished, you're going to, of course, go in with something like a squeegee tool or something and press it down really good, because you want it to be really, really, really pressed down. So yeah, I like using the squeegee tool for that. You can use an old gift card, something like that. But you just want to make sure that it's stuck to that fabric really, really good. And it will. It will. So that's how you make the fabric tape, okay? That's step one, right? Okay, so we've got that, and we've got our pieces. I move this out of the way too. This is a piece of the same fabric, and to wrap this, you have to actually put your pieces together, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to, since I've got the tape on here, which is, to me, that's the best way to go with it, because, you know, yeah, I forgot my, you know, I'll be right back. Okay, I think now we're ready to proceed. So with this, I have put the double stick tape on here because, I don't know, I like it. You can, that's not even stuck down. You can use, glue. You can. It's absolutely fine. You just have to, and I'm going to have to use a little bit here, but you have to, you know, kind of smudge it out so that you don't have, wet glue marks, right? Because this is going to be the outside of your journal. Yeah, with double stick tape, you do have to work with it on fabric, but once you get it on there, it's all right. Okay, let's see if I can get this to work. This is itty bitty, so it's hard to, it's like behave your little self, you know? And it's very sticky, so there you go. Yep. But yeah, you just smudge it with your finger or whatever tool you choose to use. I wanted to use it this way. Let me turn this around. I like to work from this side, really. Come along. Okay. There. Alright, now we've got this, and for some reason it's trying to have a wrinkle in the middle. I don't like that. Let me see if it's showing. No, it's not. Okay, we're good. And now I have to get it to not stick to me. Okay. Alright. Let's see if this is clogged up. I haven't used it this morning, so it's a good possibility that it could be. Yep. Oh well. Solutions. Ooh. Okay. Alright. So I'm going to put the glue on here. And then place this one down first. The reason you place this one down first is it's the spine, and once you put this down, then you know where to put the others, because you're measuring with this, right? You want it sort of in the middle, right? In the middle, straight-ish, without sticking my head in the camera, right? Okay, there we go. Like so. Right? Now let me find where I had that right there. No, it's right there. Okay. Okay. I just want to make sure that I get that smudged out on this part where it has a little bit of knot tape, if that makes sense. Right? Okay. Now, because I want it to be covered, but I don't want the wet spots, right? Okay. I'll put a little bit extra on here. Now you want to leave I leave 1/4 inch-ish. You can leave more than that. But I think that's sufficient, really. I leave 1/4 inch for the fold. Because I don't want anything getting too weird on me. Okay? So you want it to line up at the top, like so, and at the bottom, like so. Yep. Like that. Get out of the way when I'm doing something. Okay, now this is the cover I'm going to use for the Vintage Playtime journal that I'm making, that I'm going to put in that book box. Okay, so I'm going to take this and turn it around because I like to work from this side. You know, the more you put these together, you get a little bit finicky. Hey, I want to do it this way. You know? So again, I want to leave that 1/4, and that will be fine to have that sticky on the inside. It will be fine. It won't hurt anything. And it helps when you're putting your inside. This is going to be a hidden spine. So it'll help with sticking that down, because it's going to stay sticky. It doesn't dry up and go away, right? Okay, so now we're going to do about 1/4 inch straight-ish, right? Top and bottom. Yep. Then lay that down. Pretty cool, huh? I'm going to get the brayer and give it some good pressure there. Okay. Now we've got our book cover together-ish, right? That's going to be a really fun cover to, you know, work with. But like I said, it's going to be hidden spine, so there's going to be a piece that goes from about here to here, and I want to squash that down into there to make sure my fold is going to be good. So I want plenty of room. Okay, next part, and this was something you would do before you put your hidden spine in. You would put this. You would wrap it, because that way this is underneath that part. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So for this, we're going to take, now this doesn't have to be any specific size. This is about an inch or inch and a half, something like that. No big whoop. All this is going to be underneath what you put on it on the inside and the outside. Let me turn it over because I want to wrap that under. So I'm going to do it like so. No, I'm going to do it, let's see, this is the front, this is the back. I'm going to do it this way. So this starts and ends over here. I don't want that to be rolled up under there if I can help it. Of course, it really won't matter. It won't show at all. So we're going to leave it alone instead of arguing with it. Okay? So now that we've got that on there, and we're going to turn our corner, we're going to go ahead and wrap this over. See? Pretty simple, huh? Okay. You see why I could not do that big one on this? That it would not have worked. It's just too big to work. Yeah, I have to get quiet when I'm doing something. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and go up through here, straight-ish, right? All right. And if it kind of gets all crunkly on you, well, if I stay in shot, you can see what I'm doing. Just kind of pick it up and move it to where you want it and uncrunkle it. Okay? Then once you get that, go ahead and fold that over because you're about to turn another corner. We're turning a corner. Okay, see, this is holding it well enough to where it's not going anywhere. And you may think, oh, well, I'm going to go back and fix those corners. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. Get rid of some of this excess tape. Okay, now again, we're just going to turn that corner. Lay it down like this, right? Like so. And like so. Then just keep going. All the way down. Uncrunkling as you go. Yep. And don't let it get all, you know, sometimes it'll want to go a certain direction. Just make it go the way you want it to go. Right? Like so. And get rid of some of this excess backing. Get rid of that too. Don't need the strings hanging around. Okay, again, we're going to go ahead and fold this over. Just get it the way you want it to be. I like mine to be a little bit snug, right? A little bit snug. Okay. Okay. Now we're going to turn another corner. And I'm running out, but that's okay. I've got another strip over here. It's all good, guys. That's why you make a little bit of extra as you go, right? You're going to do that, and it was enough to turn that corner real good. And we've got, see there? Then we'll start with this one as soon as I dig it out from under everything. Okay. Okay, give me the other end then. I don't want to have to fight with it or argue with it or anything. I just want it to come off. It's like trying to take a sticker backing off, right? Okay, where's my doohickey? Give it a good squashing and see if I can get it to hold to the fabric. Yep, there you go. You just got to get one piece of it started off and then you're good. Turn this around so I can stay in shot. I'm trying, guys. I want you to see this so that if you want to do this, it's not hard to do. It's just, it can get a little bit tedious on trying to get, you know, to get it straight or whatever, but it's not. It's just, you know, and it's easy to work with. If it doesn't go in the way you want, just peel it off and then put it back. Once it's down there for a little while, you're not going to be peeling it off, okay? It won't happen. Okay, so we're going to turn another corner. So let's get this folded over. And I did enough overlap to where it's going to be covering that really well. Won't hardly show, doesn't matter. But there you go. Now we're going to just sort of center it on the stuff, like so. Yep. Get our corner straight. And then we're going to go down through here. Okay. Yep. And if you worry about this being, you know, coming loose or something, it won't. Once you put it down for a little bit and it's down, it's not going anywhere. And how much do I have overlap? I'm good. And once you get all your cover and all that stuff on it, See, we had some left over, which is awesome. Once you get all your cover pieces, inside pieces, outside pieces, and all that stuff, yeah, it's not going to go anywhere because it's going to be anchored down for sure. What did that do that for? You just work with things. Yeah, you just work with things. Okay, now let's work with this one. Come on, man. Straighten up. If you're on camera, don't do it on camera, okay? Just saying. That's a problem. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go around it. But as you can see, there are some pieces that are loose. And that's where the glue comes in. Now, as we are in a place now where everything is going to be covered, you don't have to worry about the wet marks. All this will be covered. This probably not, but it could be. You never know. You can put something up through there. Doesn't matter. Whatever you put, you just go around it with your glue and get all your edges down, and there you go. But yeah, I couldn't do this with those waterfall journals. What I'm trying to say, waterfall journals. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. They're just too big for this type of a situation. Okay, you just go around, put just a little dab of glue in there, and it just finishes that off really nicely. Get all four on both sides. Yeah, just a little bit. Use the finger tool, squash it down, and all that. Did I do that one? Yes, I did. Okay, then turn it over and do the same thing, right? Yeah. So, yeah, it's my preferred method. Now, is it the easiest method? Probably not. Probably not, okay? But it will last a long time. It makes good quality covers to do this. And you're just using thin fabric. It's not costing you a whole lot. This was already in my stash, so I kind of keep this kind of thing in my stash, so there's that. Just go in and give you a little bit of like that, and you know, that's good. Give it a little bit of something, tack that down. Okay, no problem. Because all this will be covered with, you know, the covers that you put on it. And you've got a really nice, that turns out so good, guys, to have it all covered on the edges. And then when you put your pretty stuff on here, well, you saw the waterfall journals. If you didn't, go back and watch those. They're really nice, and this is the method I use to make those. So if you want to do something like that. Okay, so that's going to be the one for the vintage playtime. It would fit in screenshots, so I'll put that one aside now. What I'm doing with these little gifting little mini journals that you can gift to other people or to yourself. You can make yourself a gift. The 6-ish by 4 something, these small envelopes that I usually use for minis. This is 4 and a little over a half, and 6 1/4. So what I'm doing is making these these ones are going to have really cute little elements on the page, of course. But if you didn't know how to make these, I thought I would share. Now, the envelopes putting together, I've done that many, many times. Let's see, there's a beginner basics playlist. If you don't know how to do this, go watch that. You get all kinds of really fun information and how-tos that are super easy, okay? So all I'm doing is matting these pieces on there and having a good play with them. I've got them all cut out the same size because the envelopes are the same size. And hold on a minute, I did not ink these, so I'm not putting them down without inking. Hold on a sec. Okay, we're back and we're inked. Now, best laid plans of mice and women. Okay, so I'm just going to put these together. I'm making 2 of these kind, and I'll probably make a couple of the others that I'll show you in a minute. It's just, I'm like, oh, I want to make some that are going to be gifts. Maybe they'll be Christmas gifts. I don't know. I have to make things way ahead of time. I know. We're still in the end of winter, early spring. I don't know. It's raining here today, guys. Rain in the desert is magical. So you just put it where you want it, like so. Give it a good press down. Yeah. Get all your squidged out glue. And yeah, I think these are going to be nice to gift as just little gifts. Could be birthdays, could be Christmas, could be just I'm thinking of you kind of things. But the vintage rose and vintage playtime are, I mean, that kit is just, it's a double kit, okay? But it's awesome for things like this. So, okay. Alrighty. Give it a good press down. This one goes on the back. They're mostly non-directional, so, you know, yeah. However you want to put those. I think they're going to be just really beautiful, and maybe people will like them. I hope. Yeah, I'm kind of enjoying the rain. It's you look out the window and yeah, it snowed a couple days ago, but now it's just rain, which is nice. We hadn't had moisture here in like forever. It had been a long time. So that was getting worrisome. Yep. Yeah. We're gonna make some of these. I mean, I know I won't get them all made on the video, but it gives you some ideas. There's a lot of different ways you can use these pages. And when I was designing this journal kit, I designed it to be usable in a lot of different ways, because I had ideas and you know, ideas, and so I wanted to use it in a lot of different ways myself. So there you go. Okay, now front and back done. Now we've got on this one, I did the more these ones, I did that one because, you know, it's pretty, and these ones. And on this one, I thought I'm using that one again, but, you know, I thought on this one I would use, let's do polka dots next. Now you don't have to put them next to each other. I mean, but one page gets you 2 pages of, you know, matting, right? And I have a pile now of things that I've printed out and I didn't use it, or it was the wrong size, or the, you know, whatever like that, and you just go, oh, you know. So I did that on the wrong end. So anyways, I'm reprinting is what I'm doing. I'm reprinting the pages that I didn't use because they have another side. And when you put them down, when you're matting, then, you know, nobody's going to see this. And if they did, it's still cute. But nobody's going to see it, right? Again, it's not directional, so we can just simply put it on there and get it as straight-ish as possible. Yep. And we don't have to worry about. Now that's the nice thing about the vintage rose, is that it is non-directional. You can now those one page might be a little bit directional, maybe, I don't know. The one with the little roses, that might be a little bit directional. But other than that, and even if they were upside down, who would really notice? I mean, really, you know? Come along. So anyways, I've been working on putting these things together. I'm designing another kit that will be coming soon to a YouTube channel near you. I'm working on, I'm trying to figure out how to do things that I don't want anybody to feel excluded from what I'm doing, right? So we've got so much turmoil in our world right now, and I can't do the VAT things, and I can't do the GP something 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 thing, and but I don't want people to feel like they're left out. So I'm thinking about doing a membership. You guys let me know what you think. If I do a membership where you get free journal kits if you're in the membership, would that be something that you're interested in, especially for people who are in other, you know, other places? Then you wouldn't be buying a kit from me. You would be paying for the membership, but it will be a monthly membership on YouTube, right? I've never done those. But it might be the answer to how to deal with all the complications of our world. Because I have friends in a lot of places, and I don't want them to feel left out at all, because I'm a very inclusive person, okay? I like everybody. Well, I don't like people who are mean to each other or mean to other people. I don't like those, but I like everybody that's nice. Okay? I just, you know, I'm trying to figure out a way to do that. So you let me know if you would be interested in a monthly membership. YouTube takes 30% of that, so, but it would be a way to sort of do an end run or something. I don't know if that makes sense. If you watch football, it does. Okay, I'm gonna put these in the middle. So, but yeah, I think that's, I don't know. If you guys are interested in it, let me know. And then we can keep everything on the up and up, and I don't have to worry about VATs and other, I don't even know what the EU thing is. It's 4 letters, I think. Anyways, I can't do those. I have to do the sales tax for my state, which is Arizona. Which is, you know, I have to do that. I've got my license to do that, but I can't do the other stuff. It's too complicated, too expensive, too this, because I'm just a poor girl. So all this stuff is wreaking havoc on small businesses. I'm sure I'm not the only one that's trying to figure it out. Some people I've noticed, other smaller and some not so small, they're just saying, well, I'm not going to sell to the EU, or I'm not going to do this or that. I guess if you're on Etsy, that's the thing, but Etsy takes so much of the money. They rip you off up one side and down the other. I can't afford Etsy. So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think. I will work it out somehow. Where there's a problem, there's a way. It's where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a problem, there's a solution, right? But yeah, I could do that. And I'm working on my website where I can have instant downloads when people do buy from the website. It's through PayPal. So I'm working on getting it to where it's an instant download, so that it's not me having to send it to you and all that. You have to wait for it. Because if you buy it in the middle of the night, it's going to be the next day for you. You know, I have to get my beauty sleep. So, yeah, there's that. But if I have it, all of them, I think I've got one. Well, all the new ones that come out are going to be instant downloads. I'm working. It's a lot of work to get all that mess done. I'm just saying, it is. I want my flowers to be going the same direction, though. I mean, there's going to be a signature in there, but still. Oh, what did I do that for? I need to turn this way, okay? Sheesh. All right. Yeah. All right. Anyways, I'm sorry to bore you with the business side of things, but I just, like I said, I don't want to leave people out. I love that I have friends all over the world. I mean, gosh, that's awesome. I have friends in Australia and London and, well, in England, a few places in England. I have people that watch from France and from EU in the Netherlands and different places. And I love that. So, I don't want to lose people. I'm just an old lady in a wheelchair trying to keep it together here. Okay. I think also with, again, non-directional except for, you know, the lines. But I think doing these kind of things helps people. And I like helping people. So I'm going to keep doing what I can do and not get bogged down in the bog of it. Yeah, I don't want to get bogged down in the bog of it. All the things. This thing is trying not to be cooperative. It's not giving me much glue. Must be getting low. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to see if it's getting clogged up. Could be. Let me see now. Get this one on there. Yep, just these will make really great really great little gifts. Doesn't feel clogged. Okay, well, maybe it's just getting low. I don't know. Anyways, they'll make really great gifts. And they'll be really pretty. And a lot of the pages in the vintage rows will actually go really well with just about any journal kit. You can use them as, oh, it's doing better, so maybe it was clogged. I don't know. When you're using it and it gets clogged, you go, oh, really? You know? Okay. So, they make really good background papers, is my point. Okay. Give that a good roll. Get things all mucky, because that's what we do, right? Okay. So, now on this other one, the reason I'm putting this one together, I've got that one. This other one, I'm going to open the doors. So, I may come back on another video and show you some things on it. I haven't got the backs taped up or anything because, and I did backside print these because when you open the door, you don't want it to just be white. Well, I didn't want it to be white, right? So I know this video is getting long. I'm sorry. But I just thought I'd give you some ideas to, let me get these folded over, to make some little gift journals and how to do that wrapping. Because, well, when you're making journals, and there's lots of different nuances, lots of different little tricks, right? Lots of tricks. Okay, so we'll have to do the other one on another video, but I will. Maybe I'll get some more printed out and have one made up to show you what I'm thinking, and then we'll make it together. Because like when I'm doing the vintage playtime one, ooh, maybe that's where I can put that in with that one. You know, we've got little doors that we open and we put things in there. We did where we opened the little cupboards and we had the baby dolls in there and stuff like that. Yeah, we can do that. I'll put it in with that one. I have to get some stuff made up, but that's fine. Anyways, that'll be fine. You guys let me know what you think about the membership thing. That way, I don't get in trouble internationally. Or, well, I won't get in trouble locally, I don't think, because I've got my thing for selling here in Arizona. I can't do that other stuff. It's a thing. You know, they used to say back in school, don't say I can't. But there are some things that you really can't do. It's just, you can't afford it, right? So, okay. We've got 2 of them now, and they're ready to start putting pockets and different fun things in, and we will. And this one I'll do with the, see, we're going to open those doors. We did that already on that one. So, anyways, gift journals and your journal cover wrapping the edges, because that just makes it look nice. If you didn't want to do that, I guess you could just ink it if you like the sort of a grungy look, because this is a good color. It's just to have it look like a really nice book, you kind of need that, right? Okay, so that's the video today. You guys take care. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. TTFN.